Welcome to part 34, and I want to apologize for jumping the gun again. I thought that this part would be the IAA, FIB, and Merryweather shootout, but unfortunately that's near the end of the game, so I kind of jumped the gun there. Speaking of jumping the gun, the Lost just robbed somebody, and now they're running away. You know what? I'm getting sick and tired of these guys. I pretty much annihilated their whole entire chapter several parts ago. In fact, it was part 17 that I did that, and then did it again in part 20. So why the hell do these guys keep coming back? I mean, they randomly and sporadically show up, but still, they're like cockroaches. That's okay though, I'm gonna kill them. And as I chase them down, I'll just let you know what's really going on in this part. And as an apology, I know that I may end up getting thumbs down for this, but I honestly thought it was the actual crossover battle that's going to happen in this part. Is the FIB has us doing one last... Oh, let's kill this guy first. Let's see how much money's in that wallet before I continue on. Oh yeah, that lady's not seeing this money ever again. Fuck that. It is gone. Better in my pocket than in the Lost. But as I was saying, what's actually happening is the FIB has us doing yet another mission. This time, we're gonna be robbing a group sex truck. I'm not joking, it's actually the name of the truck. It's basically the armored trucks that you see around in a store that you normally would have to put sticky bombs on. We're actually gonna try to make a plan to rob that, and not to mention take some information that's being transported out of that truck as well. So that's basically what we're doing right now. So in other words, to get the gist of it, we're basically going to make preparations this whole entire part for that cop errand. And I think this would be the last cop errand before we're introduced to our newest boss. Well, actually, we were already introduced to our newest boss, Devin Weston. You saw him during the torture mission. But I think it's going to be after we deal with the Merryweather heist that we end up doing the Blitz play. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I am pretty much wrecking my car. But we'll just go over and get to the area where we're meeting up with the FIB. I mean, what harm could possibly go wrong? Wow, I just got ejected out of my car. Holy shit.
Alright, the fuck is this bullshit? We handled your little immigration problem, whatever the fuck it was. We're straight.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. You killed people, you tortured people, committed a litany of other crimes. Oh, we're so straight, you and me. We're arrows.
Davey, you can't do anything about this fucking turd?
Yeah, Dave? What can you do about me?
Here's Trevor.
Great! Looky, huh? Bunch of government shitbags and their favorite stoolie. What's he been telling you?
Oh, he just said how you guys were happy to help the government in any way you can.
Oh, really? Huh? Because I was told that if we helped out with that thing, which we did, then our past indiscretions would be forgotten in a haze of patriotic fervor.
Who told you that? Did I tell you that? I'm in charge here, Fruity. Me! You understand?
Not quite. Well, can you explain that again?
What I was saying! Oh, you're good. The three cunts.
Listen, we need help with something else. Some of the government, some of it is pretty corrupt.
Not your bit, right?
Yes, but we're corrupt in a good way.
But the agency, they want to encourage panic so they can guarantee their budgets. That's how they get paid.
It's a major problem.
And now they've secured some funds that we need to use in our fight against crime as a way of bribing corrupt officials.
Really? And where are they getting that from?
Drugs. Those bastards love to sell drugs.
Who doesn't?
We think they're going to use this money to finance a war on our streets. And we need you boys to requisition that money for us.
The bonds are leaving the terminal in an armored car.
Yeah, fuck you, Dave. We don't have time to prepare the right way.
It's not my concern. I cannot allocate any more resources to this.
You'll be fine.
Fuck you, Dave.
Nice work, Slick. We're gonna be doing pat-downs at the airport before those fucking clowns are done with us.
You know, fuck you.
Hey, look, man. It is what it is. Now how the fuck we gonna get this done?
I don't know. I got it. Classic Blitz play. It's an industrial area, right? So I'm thinking vehicles. Trash truck to block, tow truck to sack them. We get some disguises, and we're golden. We just gotta hope like hell these are the kind of agency men that don't carry a panic button with them. If they are, we deal with it. If and when.
If and motherfucking when.
I will keep my eyes peeled, General.
Thank you, Michael. Hey, no problem. No, really.
Well, the gist of what we need is boiler suits, mask, a tow truck, a dump truck, and a getaway car. That's all we need. And what are we going to do with all this stuff? Well, real simple. We're going to use it to make sure that our robbery goes without a hitch.
Alright, guys, a few more details.
And now Michael has further elaborated what I just got finished saying.
Get one from your park. Bring it back to the lot.
We're practically going to have to steal a garbage truck from somebody, a tow truck from somebody. We're going to have to go to ammunition for the boiler suits. We have to go down to the mask shop for the mask. And also we need a getaway car. It doesn't matter what type so long as it's speedy, and we have to park it somewhere in an undisclosed area. So that is basically the gist of what we need to do. On that note, let's head over to ammunition. Oh, by the way, you can't use your truck, or Franklin can't use his car, or Michael can't use his car. It has to be a fast car that actually can be used for a getaway. Particularly a sports car. So, there's that. And by the way, you gotta make sure the sports car is not damaged, too. Because when you use it in the getaway, you got to get away cleanly. Otherwise, your getaway vehicle is going to blow up if you end up getting into the slightest wreck. Now with the boiler suits, you just got to buy one of every color and just walk away. That's it. And for the record, you could actually buy boiler suits later on. So with that said, that takes care of the boiler suits. And we can move on to the next item on the list, which would be the getaway car. So on that note, we're going to go on ahead and find ourselves a getaway car. And we're going to put it in a safe and undisclosed location. So with that said, I'm going to cut it until I actually find a very fast and very decent car to work with. And I'm pretty sure there'd probably be one in the middle of downtown. I mean, it's Los Santos. It's not hard to find these things. As a matter of fact, the cutting's going to start right now. And there it is. And there's our car. That's going to be the car I'm going to be using to get away from the police. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be looking for this car anytime soon. So with that said, while Trevor's truck is left behind, I'll be driving this fancy car over to the hideout. Now, the thing about these cars that you need to understand, sorry if you're in my terror in the background, is when you do take a car, you gotta take into consideration that it's fast enough for you to hide, and more importantly, where you're gonna... I can't believe I just did that. That was an accident, my bad. But as I was saying, that you gotta take into consideration that if it's fast enough to get away, and more importantly, where you're gonna hide it at. Because where you hide it will pretty much be the mission objective right there. Like, you're gonna have to take the garbage truck to the undisclosed location. So that's a word of warning to anyone. Now I want you to remember where I hide it, because obviously I'm going to remember it. I recorded the damn thing. Still, when I hide this car, I'm going to try to hide it as close as I can to the lot. But I can't park this car in public. It would be stupid. So instead, I'm going to have to try to find an alleyway. Unfortunately, while you think this would be the safest place, you got to make sure, one, the public can't see it, and two, you got to make sure that it's not secluded or at least covered up by construction vehicles, because I tried to hide it in a construction lot and obviously it was covered up by construction vehicles, so it couldn't be seen. That's the two things you need to worry about when hiding this car. Otherwise, any other place with a parking lot would do. He's talking about the getaway car and where to put it and make it easy for us to find it. That's pretty much what Michael's text was. Oh, and Lamar also sent us a text, and that text was basically after you deal with the mission of the deal that went wrong. So with that said, I'm going to park this here. This is a perfect spot, so let's go to contact and let's talk to Michael. And that should give us the location of the car. And with that said, we got ourselves a getaway car. And a really good looking one, I was about to say. Sorry, I was stuttering there. We got ourselves a good looking car, despite the fact that I nicked it a little bit. But hey, at least we got the car. Now then, it's time for Michael to, or should I say, time for Franklin to do the hard part. Get the tow truck and the dump truck. See you in a little bit. Alright, we found the tow truck. Let's go on ahead and nab it. If you want the actual star requirement, you got to take the truck and drive away. And try not to attract any attention. Unfortunately, people can hear silencers. Normally this wouldn't be the case, but you know how Murphy's Law goes. Just like that, as soon as I take the tow truck and as soon as I make off with it, 1 star. Now, I think this 100% requirement is for you to take this truck without getting a wanted meter. And that is the whole gist. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to get as far away from the police as humanly possible. Oh, God damn it, the police found me, didn't they? Son of a bitch. Okay, they didn't find me. Okay, they went back to finding me. Alright, I'm at least outrunning them. I'm outrunning them for now. Now then, we're just going to try to take the scenic route and not blow up the tow truck. So we're going to try to... Oh, crap. Crap. They found me. They found me. I'm just going to hide in here. They won't find me here. And it went to a 2-star. Earlier it was a 1-star, but I kept eluding the cops. Alright, we're going to hide here. They're not going to find us. It'll be easier to get rid of a 2-star than what it would be a 3-star. Alright. Let's just sit here and wait. Let's just wait, because they won't see me. They won't see me. And they don't see me. Perfect. Fantastic. Now let's take this over to the FIB lot, and then we'll have ourselves a tow truck to find. Well, actually, no, we're at the tow truck. You gotta go after the dump truck. That's what I meant to say. We'll have a dump truck to find, which, by the way, isn't that hard to find. Actually, it's right next to those celebrity watches that Beverly has for you. And by the way, those celebrity watches that I was referring to, that's going to be in the next part. We'll pretty much finish up whatever deed we need with Beverly in the next part. Sorry about that. But yes. These are all separate missions for one particular mission. It's basically the setup. So on that note, we're just gonna drive right into the FIB line. I think I just, for some reason, drove off in the bank and went into a different way. So we're just gonna drive all the way back. And unfortunately, this was supposed to be unscathed, and unfortunately it wasn't. Oh well. Let's just drive away. And at least the police chase was mitigated to about maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Anyway, there's something else I need to mention. There are going to be other missions like this where you're getting cars and you'll end up having to outrun the law. And I think some of them, you have to keep the cops from... I think one of them, actually. You have to keep the cops from finding them as part of a 100% completion for gold. That is actually pretty hard. And that's a Strangers and Freaks. And I'll get to that when we need to. I mean, it's missions like these where you gotta keep from attracting attention. That's pretty damn hard. Okay, this one I fucked up on. The other one, it's pretty damn hard to do because, let's be honest, I didn't actually remember how to do it. But primarily, you just have to take the garbage truck. That's basically it. And outrun the law, too. But in this case, all you need to do is just bring this back without destroying it. Because if the truck gets too much damage, guess what? Mission failed. You gotta go through all of this all over again. That's the thing I forgot to mention with all these missions. If you somehow fail in say for the getaway car, if you somehow fail in getting the masks or getting the tow truck, you'll have to start the missions over again. I'm not talking about the whole cutscene. You just gotta start the missions at that point over again. That's all. I mean, it may not be a big deal for the mask and for the suits, but it is a big deal for the garbage truck and the tow truck, because that means you'll have to outrun the law again. And that can be a pain in the ass. So with that said, let's park this bitch. And we're gonna leave the tow truck, and I think this was a timed mission as well. So with that said, let's hop in this truck here, and we're gonna pursue the dump truck. Yeah, and I think we're supposed to keep the tow line at 100%, I suppose. I think so. Oh yeah, that's right, not a scratch. And we gotta keep the tower up. So with that said, we're going to drive away into the next area and try to not attract any other attention and try to steal this garbage truck without any problems. Honestly, I was going to try to... What I wanted to do was just run over the guys. One of the guys is gone. The other one, he's still in the truck.
You got the day off, homie.
Now, let's drive away and hopefully not get caught by the cops. And, of course, I got a 2-star wanted meter. Why wouldn't I? You know, I just want to get things done without any police notoriety. And, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So I'm going to have to turn around because I'm about to run into a cop, which will lead to a high-speed chase. God damn it. Honestly, I should have went there and killed the... Oh, for fuck's sake, they caught up to me. Ah! There was one right there coming up the road, and I didn't even see it. God damn it. And I don't want to destroy this thing either. I may sound aggravated, but let's be honest, folks. When it comes down to police in this game, I cannot stress enough how annoying it is to try to outrun these guys. especially if the police just so happens to, oh, I don't know, be chasing you down in a slow-moving vehicle like this truck here. Now, what was supposed to happen, I'm trying to remember, but I think I was supposed to take this truck after they did the first garbage route. That's what it was. I was supposed to wait till they finished the garbage route, then take the truck. And that, I think that's basically the gist of that. Or was I supposed to drop the car on him? With the tow truck? Oh, at the tow truck I was thinking I was supposed to drop the car on the guy or beat the guy up in the car, one of the two. I'm trying to remember that. But, oh yeah, that's right, the garbage truck. I was supposed to wait till they threw the trash into the truck and then took the tow truck. And of course, this was supposed to be unscathed. And, well, that's not happening with the goddamn cops and all. And I got stuck. Hold on. Let's just squeeze in to a place where these guys can't catch me. And I caused some more damage. God damn it. This is what I mean by rust. It's been a while since I played this game. I mean, this particular mission. Which is why I keep jumping the gun, because I knew there were some important parts, and sometimes there are some parts that I want to do. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten to them yet. And that's why I keep jumping the gun, because I keep forgetting that there's other things I need to do in this game. And I also keep forgetting about how to do this particular mission, because I never once actually got a gold on this. But the whole gist is stealing that dump truck and making sure that the cops don't destroy it. Because they will. And that is how this game works. So, on that note, all we need to do is just lose the police and take this. Well, I think we just lost the police, thank God. We'll have to turn around and go the opposite direction, even though we're heading a different direction to lose the cops. So much for missing time. Whatever the case, let's just take this over to the FIB lot, and the last thing we'll probably need is the mask, and that's the easiest thing, and we're going to leave that to Michael. Why? Because Michael has the most money out of all three of us. He can afford masks. I mean, the masks aren't really expensive, but I do want to bring up something about those masks. The mask you could actually put on in the midst of like traveling or in the midst of trying to run from the cops. I will warn you, those masks will not protect you or wipe out your notoriety. No matter what people say on the forums, putting on any sort of mask to prevent yourself from being spotted by the police after you commit a crime is not going to work. My brother has tried this, got into an argument with somebody about this, and even showed them and screen capped it. It does not work. So, I'm just pointing that out for the mask's sake. So, with that said, the garbage truck is here. And I'm only saying this because we're about to go to the mask, and it's not going to take long for us to get to the mask. So on that note, oh wait, I think I know what that is. The in the dust is, I was supposed to go a certain speed. That's what it was. And it was supposed to be unharmed. God damn it. Whatever the case, folks, we're going to go to the easiest part of this mission, and that is to get the mask. Now, this one's the easiest one to actually get a gold on, because all you gotta do is buy the same mask. Specifically, there's a certain mask you need to buy. I mean, you can buy other masks, but if you want the 100% gold for this, there's a certain mask you need to buy. And it's to trigger the cliche achievement for that mission, basically.
I see some bad drivers, but you...
Now, if you buy different masks, I think it also activates a achievement on the Xbox 360, PC, Xbox One, PS3, and the PS4. Because I don't think this game's on the Switch. Pretty sure it's not. Whatever the case, go up here, and I think you're supposed to buy the Jason Voorhees mask. That's the mask that you're supposed to buy. And all you need to do is buy 3 of them. Yeah, I know it's going to be cliche, but hey, this is the one you need to buy. So we all look like Jason Voorhees, and that would give us 100%.
You know what?
With that said, folks, let's get the hell out of this place. And of course, Mike's going to have one last conversation to confirm that everything is ready for Steve's plan. Even though Steve didn't do a damn thing to actually help.
Yeah, we got everything we need. No thanks to you.
But we'll worry about the culmination of the plan after the Merryweather heist, which is going to be a long, long period of time before we actually do that. But for now, I will see you guys in the next episode of Grand Theft Auto 5 when we deal with Beverly and his fake news. See you guys next time.